Kara. So I called her. I talked to Kara yesterday. I was taking a walk around 5. I met a new friend last night, a friend of a friend, this girl Malia. We went to Tallahassee food trucks last night, hung out with her for hours.
So the night before Dan was murdered, Wendy met a new friend and went to the Tallahassee food trucks, which you can see is here at Lake Ella. From reading the probable cause affidavit today, I read some specific data regarding Luis and Sigfredo's whereabouts. At around midnight the night before the shooting, their Prius was right here, less than an 8-minute walk from where Wendy was at the food trucks. And then later, all through the night, the Prius was not too much further away, but it was at the motel, the Roadway Inn, and it just proves by their cell data that they were there before they headed to Trescott on Friday. It does make you wonder, though, that would be such a coincidence that Wendy just happened to be just minutes from them. And has anybody ever met this Malia, this new friend that she went to the food trucks with? I have a lot of questions. Luis also said it seemed like Sigfredo definitely knew who Wendy was. Remember in the interview when Wendy said Monroe and Isom says Monroe and she says, oh, Mosaic.
Party.
Yeah.
Okay, you went down which road you said?
I went down Trescott.
Okay.
I saw a police car there, and I just thought it was blocked, so I just turned around and drove to, I went down the rest of Centerville, went up Benton across, went to ABC Liquors, bought the bourbon.
I'm a little confused. You're up on Centerville Road. What's your purpose of driving down Trescott?
It's usually the shortcut to get to Monroe.
To get to Monroe?
I usually take it as a cut through to get to Thomasville or Monroe.
Okay, all right, so you...
I don't know why I said Monroe. I was thinking Mosaic, Monroe, Thomasville.
Okay, so when you come down and...
See, he was home. So he pulled in. He walked over there. He looked, came back. He's like, go around the house. He said he seen something, but he wasn't too sure if it was somebody. So when I go around the front of the house, that I come back like this. So I'm driving this way. Wendy's walking this way with the 2 kids. So I'm driving. Before I get to the bump, I'm looking to my rearview mirror and I ask Garcia, man, what's up with this lady? Why is she looking so much? He's like, oh, that's that lady. That's Wendy. I'm like, oh, that's her name. I said, well, so you know, I'm like, okay. I seen the 2 kids. I said, what's she doing up here? What is she doing up here? Oh no, that she came to make sure that everything's alright because he's leaving out of town tomorrow. So it's got to get done tomorrow morning before he leaves. I'm like, alright, we leave. We go back to the hotel.
Louis, let me interrupt you for a minute. Was there ever a phone call from anyone around the time that you saw who he described to be?
When she walked, as I'm looking at the rear mirror, I seen her walk a little bit further from her house, get on the phone. By the time we get to the hotel, he's talking to Katie. That's when he asked Katie, what's she doing up here? You know? But I asked him in the car before Katie called, what is she doing up here? He like, she came up here to see if everything's all right with the kids. I said, man, you gotta know something besides that shit. What this lady's doing up here? And she knows that we're up here. She knows you're up here. So what's she doing up here? So when he calls Katie. Hey, what's going on? I seen this lady over here. Oh no, she's making sure that everything's fine. That before, what time he's leaving tomorrow on the flight or where the fuck he was going. I said, so we gotta do this tomorrow, huh? He's like, yeah, cause he's leaving, and she came to see the kids. But I seen her face and everything. I'm like, all right. So I'm like, we're going back to the hotel. I'm sitting down. I'm sitting down on the chair in the hotel, and he's looking like, you all right? I'm like, no, I'm just curious what the fuck this lady's doing up here. Like, don't worry about that shit. Everything good, man. She just made sure that everything was all right. I said, I don't really like the sound of this shit, but whatever. If you say everything's all right, I trust you because I just trust you. I trust you because you're my dog. Don't worry about it, man. Here, man, take a drink. Like, man, it was early in the morning. It was 12. I'm like, man, I'm good. I don't want to fucking drink.
So this all happened before 12 noon
Yeah, before 12.
on Thursday.
On Thursday.
You drove by, you saw her walking the kids. You asked him, he says, that's Wendy. She's making sure that we're going to do this or whatever.
That she wanted to make sure that we was up there. She thought that we were lying, that he was lying. Because they don't even know I'm in the car until she seen me that day.
Yeah, but your car's got tinted windows. Does she even know what kind of car you guys are in?
That car, ain't not even tinted. Like, you can see through it. It's like, you can see it. It's tinted, but not dark like people think.
Right, but she wouldn't know you from Adam's house. She wouldn't know you from anybody.
Yeah, she don't know me from anybody. But you can see, you got the little short guy in the car like this, I'm driving like this, and you see Garcia. Garcia's on the passenger side. You know, so she looked and then he looked. Like, you know, that's what caught my attention. Like, what's up with this lady looking at the car? She didn't know she wanted to make sure that we was up here. I guess Katie had told him everything. And then he called Katie. I remember leaving that day when we left. He called Katie. Yo, everything all right with this lady? She's like, yeah, everything's straight. Don't worry about it. Just make sure you get that shit done.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Or he tells you that?
No, I can hear her talking on the phone.
You're in the car or in the motel room?
No, I'm in the car. We're still in the car. We have pulled up. Before we go in the hotel, we're sitting in the car for like 10 minutes. We don't go, we just don't go in, because I'm sitting down like, yo, you see that camera right there? You know, it's facing that way. You see that one over there? Yeah, man, how you see all this shit? I said, because look at that camera over there, man. I tell him, yo, you gotta start drinking, man, before you can pay attention.
So you hear her voice saying that he recognizes her without question. He doesn't have to ask.
He don't even gotta act. He didn't even have to call an action on this shit. He already knew who it was.
He's already saying.
We make sure that we was up there.
And you heard her voice say that.
Yes, sir.
Okay.